I do the match site dating for anybody who may not know that. And it's not all it's cracked up to be. And I had this guy contact me, and he was in a pretty big hurry, I think, to find me. So he wanted to meet the next day. And I said, all right, he lived in town, on the other side of town, like in Mesa. And he said, well, why don't you come out to my place, and I've got a hot tub. And I said, no, I don't know you. And I don't know how many axes you own. And he, honest to God, said, I don't have any axes. And I said, okay, some may not be smart enough. But he said, he insisted he had a hot tub. And I said, I'm not coming to your house to get in your hot tub with you on a first date with somebody I've never, ever seen before in my life. He said, well, you've looked at the website? I said, yes, but I've never met you. So he said, well, what do you want to do? And I said, well, maybe, and I said, well, you know, is there some place we can? Danny's got the same problem Tina had. You should have a speaker down here. Oh, bring it up and mute it.
Tina,
no feedback here.
I think it's.
So I said, well, is there any place we can meet in your neighborhood? Well, she's found it. Hello? Hello? Hello?
It's like you're in a tunnel.
Yeah. Cool. So I asked the guy, oh, good. There she got it. I asked him, I said, is there any place we can meet in your neighborhood? And he said, well, no, I don't. I said, I don't mind driving across town, you know, but we're not meeting at your house. And so he said, oh, and I said, all right, this one's definitely not smart enough. I said, what is on the nearest corner to your house? He thought about it, and he said, Walgreens. I'm not meeting you in the parking lot of Walgreens. And he said, oh, well, yeah, he's back to thinking about it. So I said, what's on the opposite corner from Walgreens? Well, there's a field. I said, I'm not meeting you in the field. What's on the other corner? Well, there's a McDonald's. Bingo. Okay. I thought I'll meet you at McDonald's. Not my first choice, but okay. We'll meet at McDonald's. I just want to get this out of the way. So I drive over there. I get there. I pull up, and he's sitting in his van in the parking lot. He gets out of his van, and he's got on swim trunks, and a dirty NASCAR T-shirt. Wow. And I thought, yeah, we got a real winner here. He walked up and he said, well, you ready to go? And I said, go where? He said, to my house. I said, I told you, I'm not coming to your house on a first date. Oh, he was so confused. Oh, my gosh, well, what are we going to do? I said, we're at McDonald's. Maybe we should go inside and have a Coke. And he goes, all right. We get into the McDonald's. He opens the door, walks in, lets the door slam in my face. I said, we're starting up there. So we go in. Two from the counter. Spins in a circle.
You're breaking up.
In his pockets of his swim trunks.
Kayce has audio.
Left your wallet.
Anyone else?
Is it not working?
I can hear you, but I only see it says audio only for you. Just got your little circle picture.
Oh. You don't see me?
Yeah, I see
no.
But I don't see Kayce.
You don't see Kayce.
Oh, sorry. HD. Yeah, I don't see Kayce.
Well,
I don't
see you,
either.
Tina.
Tia's disappeared too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tia's been gone for a while for mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about Dani?
I don't see either one.
Dani completely lost?
I see HD, I see me, and I see Rocky's butt up here, but that's about it.
Oh, I was wondering what that thing was.
Yeah, this is the back half.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Want
can
to
hear
get
you.
back on?
I'm sorry, I missed the last part.
Oh wow, now we lost her. It's just HD and I. Bye. You and I.
Okay, she's gonna try. She's trying to get on again. Here, let's try.
Can you see me now?
Yeah, I can see you now.
Okay.
Wow.
Where did I leave off?
Oh,
he was patting his
You
pockets.
with a NASCAR T-shirt, the NASCAR T-shirt and the swimsuit.
Yeah. And
That's all we.
to the counter in McDonald's, and he starts patting his pockets. And I said, forgot to wash, didn't you? He's like, yeah. I said, that's all right. I'll spring for the Coke. So we get to the counter. He orders a Coke. I order an iced tea. We go sit down. Now, this is Halloween night, okay?
Oh, wow.
I should have known better. But it's Halloween night. So the guy goes, I said, well, pick a table. I'll get the drinks. He picks a table in the playground by the kids' toys, okay? I'm like, okay, this is weird. So I get the drinks, I come over, I sit down, we're sitting at this table, I'm sitting across from him at the table, and we're talking, and he's just too stinking weird. Well, at one point, he turns his head to watch the kids in the playground, and I realized that across the table, I can see the earwax in his ear.
Ew.
And I said, no, if everything else would have worked, that wouldn't have worked. So he is forever now tagged as earwax guy. So that's my whole story.
That's yucky. But you know, yuck. Yeah, I'm gonna now and then say, hey, how's earwax guy?
Oh yeah. You know, there wasn't any part of that was acceptable. No. And why would he think it was?
Did he have lots of nose hairs too?
Oh yeah, and ear hair. You know, the earwax was hanging off the ear
along with the wax.
It's really bad. Grooming was not this guy's specialty.
Neither was dating, apparently.
Wow. That's so funny.
Okay, so we got Tia Dani throbbing.
Yeah, they're throbbing.
Yeah. Throbbing on my machine.
I gotta turn my sound back on.
I don't think I've met a guy
better with the Butterscotch Martini.
Yeah. Lisa said she's so grossed out by your story.
Yeah, imagine being there, Lisa.
True. She said she may never get to sleep tonight. No. See, I can never top Casey's stories, ever.
No, I can't.
She has a barrel of them.
No. I just get strange guys. That's it. Just strange.
Well,
peeping Toms.
Tia's getting sound over here. Do you have a picture? Well, she sees herself on the screen, but I don't see her on the screen. Do you, girl?
No, I see the throbbing people.
The throbbing. You're throbbing at our end.
Right.
That's what you look like.
Oh. Well, they're here.
Well, it's on her screen. She sees herself. I see her, but not on mine.
Nope. Well, I don't know.
You know,
it's a great profile.
Get in the same room for this. Oh, there she is.
Oh, there you go.
And we're drinking.
And you didn't bring us any?
Whether this works or not, come on in here.
I should have. If I had known that, I would have been knocking on the door.
We're okay.
Starbucks.
Yeah.
Really? You got coffee. What do you got, Tina?
Black tea from Starbucks.
Yeah, ours trumps.
Yes, it does.
Not
it does.
Well, I don't understand why it's doing that.
I don't know either. You want to get in here? Here. Why don't you slide in here and tell your story?
Yes.
Well, here.
We're shifting.
All right, let me turn this off
Okay.
now.
I'm having trouble hearing.
I'm trying to fix this.
Okay, now you can see me.
Not over here.
Okay. Now I don't get this because you can see me on my computer. I don't know.
Say hi.
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 I haven't dated in 40 years. So I
Oh,
have
wow.
You just dated the same guy over and over again.
Oh, well. Anyway, so I don't really have dating stories. I don't, speak like you guys where you date online and you go out and you meet a guy you haven't seen before. So, but my first husband, when he was in, because we went to high school together, when he was a senior in high school, his first job was at a mortuary where he would spend the night in the back room of the mortuary, so someone was always there. So he would go in like at 5 o'clock at night when they closed, and he would spend the night there and sleep till like 6 o'clock in the morning. So he did it with his twin brother. They alternated weeks. So one of the very first dates that we had, he got called in because Tommy was sick and had to spend the night at the mortuary. So we made sandwiches and soup on his hot plate there, and I spent the evening at the mortuary in the back room.
So you were necking with this. That's creepy.
It was very creepy. It was very creepy. I did not go into where the bodies were, although a couple of times I was told there was a body there, but I didn't go in and look, so I don't really know. But yeah, I used to watch Steve Allen. This is how, this was like in the early 60s. And we would have our dates at the mortuary.
We got drinks stacking up here like airplanes at a...
Danny?
Nobody's saying anything. They're like speechless.
Yes. We're recording this, so this is going to be interesting.
Okay, I guess I'm the last one, or do you guys still need it?
Okay. Tia's trying to get on right now.
It's not me this time.
How old is your computer, Tina?
How old is what?
Your computer.
Like a year and a half.
Yeah, maybe we
Okay.
all put together when we do this, and then that way,
Kayce?
if we get it all up on,
On a couple of machines and
yeah,
switch on.
then we can switch on and off if this happens.
I can't see them anymore. Can you, HD?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay. Thought
You
it was
don't
just
see
me.
anybody? Who do you see?
I see HD and I see me.
Oh, you don't see Casey? You don't see me?
I see
Nope.
Casey's throbbing little picture, and that's it.
Oh,
And then
they're not seeing us.
Tia's trying to get on. Huh. Wow. Do you want me to get on? Well, no, there's a space there for whoever needs to get on.
Yeah, there's more space. Should I just go ahead with my story to fill some time here, or what do you think?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. I was a sophomore in college, and this guy was in a couple of my classes, but he was not a fellow music major, because most of the guys I ended up dating were in band. So I didn't know him real well, and none of my friends had dated him. But he was a cute guy, talked to me during class, nice guy, asked me out. So we went to dinner. I met him there, Spaghetti Company on Mill Avenue by Arizona State. Oh, I see Dani right there.
No, there you go.
Yes.
So I met him at the Spaghetti Company on Mill Avenue back when that was there, back when dinosaurs roamed the earth long ago. So we do the normal, you know, small talk, and he's like, so what do you want to do with your life? And I was obviously a music major, so I said, well, I want to, you know, get a band directing job. I'd love to, you know, do high school, but I would definitely do middle school, that kind of thing. So I asked him, what do you want to do with your life? He says, I want to have 12 children. What?
Run like the wind.
And I said, no, what do you want to do with your life? And he said, well, I'm getting an engineering degree so that I can pay for my 12 children. Yeah, I never called him again.
No, that's what he wanted you to do with your life.
He wasn't having the 12 kids. He wanted me to have the 12 kids.
That's creepy.
Can we say no fucking way? No. At that point, I didn't want any kids. I have one. One is good, but at that time, I wanted none.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I wonder whatever happened to him when he got his dozen children.
Oh my goodness.
Every now and again, I see Lisa's comments pop in on Twitter.
Things are frozen up. Okay, we're going to try one more time.
Thing again. That's weird.
Should I save this recording, do you think?
It's got some funny stories in it. You might as well, and you know, hopefully, we'll tell people we'll get off of Mercury's retrograde, because it worked great last week when we did our test run, didn't it?
Done?
Yeah, it did.
Other than Tia Dani not being able to get on, it worked great last week.
Well,
yeah,
we're here.
Okay.
And I didn't even have sound problems last week. So is this a first date we're looking at right here?
It is. It's probably one of the best first dates I've ever had.
There's a lesson in this.
Probably not going to get lucky, but okay.
If we've got anybody else out there looking, Rocky is looking for a first date. Even the other end. This is the butt end.
She's still throbbing at my end here. Well, Dani has another story she can share with you.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I graduated from the guy that took me, that I spent our dates at the mortuary. I decided, you know, after we broke up, then the next time I went out with a guy that I met, he said that when he came and he picked me up and we were going to a nice dinner and, you know, whatever. And he said on the way to this nice restaurant that we were going to, we had to make a little detour and stop by and see one of his business partners. So it's, well, that's fine. So we went to this really sleazy part of town, and we ended up that his business partner had one of, this is in the 70s, had one of those old adult theaters that showed those really creepy movies.
Oh, no.
Had the seats and then all the carpet out front.
Exactly. Oh, were you there?
I probably was. Was it in Sunny Slope?
It was close. So the mortuary was in Sunny Slope too, by the way.
Oh, I was probably there too.
So we go, and so I've got two choices. I can either sit in the parking lot at night at dark in this sleazy part of town, or I can go inside with him to this sleazy adult theater
so that everybody in there can get a good look at you.
Exactly. So I opted to go inside because I didn't want to stay out there.
So are you on film somewhere that we know about?
Oh, it was just like you could possibly imagine back then. They had the theater seats and the big screen, and it was just the worst, the grossest movies you could imagine.
Oh, I can imagine.
So I sat in the very back while he went in and did his business, and then we left. But that was my first date with my second husband.
No, these guys.
I'm scared to go out on another date.
Wow. I do have a story about one of those movie theaters. We went one night, there were two couples going to see, and it was after I was married. And we went to see, I don't know, probably Deep Throat or something like that. And the guy that we were with, we sat in the very back of the theater, and I should have known something was up with these two guys, my ex and this other guy, because I look over a little while later, and the guy that's part of the other couple, he's got a squirt gun, and he has filled it with watered down mayonnaise.
Ew.
Oh.
Yeah, that wasn't pretty.
I'll bet.
I thought we were going to have to fight our way out of that place.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's probably the
nowadays
same
you
place
don't
that
know
Dani
that.
went
It
to.
probably was.
Oh, we have a couple comments from Lisa on the side that I was not reading. I'm a slacker. So
Only dating
one's for you, Dani. She said, "How did you know you only dated one of the mortuary guys? If you went on more than one date, you may have dated them both."
You know, it's possible.
And then
They
she
were
adds,
twins. They were twins, but one had dark hair, and they were not identical. You could tell them apart.
and then for your second story, she
That
says,
was
"Holy crap, I wouldn't date 40 years after that either." Don't know if you caught that.
What was that?
She said after the
She wouldn't
second
date for
story-
40 years after that
Oh,
either.
exactly. You may as well marry him because it could get really scary. It was like, let's just get married. I don't want to deal with this.
She was afraid it was going to get worse.
So that was her proposal. Frickin' marry me so I don't have to do this anymore.
Basically.
I think I just figured out where I'm going wrong.
There you go. Just pick one you kind of like, Casey, and go for it. Just go, hey, we're getting married. Shut up.
Hey, would you please marry me? I need out of this.
Start going on dates with the rings and the flowers. And
Just in case. I brought the ring just in case. No
keep
pressure.
that shit in your trunk.
Okay. There's Tia. Tia.
She's trying. Poor internet signal.
See the top of her head.
Can we
At least
see?
she's
Can you
not
move
throbbing
your?
anymore.
Can you move it so we can see more of your head?
We could see like this up.
I can't see any of her. It says poor internet signal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I don't get that. Oh,
now
okay,
we
then
got
she
audio
disappeared.
only for her.
Lisa says Casey needs a squirt gun and a Mickey D's gift card. That's my icon. Yeah, I'll put a squirt gun in it and a gift card.
Oh, jeez.
But then people on subsequent weeks will be doing a what? Okay, I just want to say you guys suck because none of you are having this. I think it's where I'm sitting.
You have no idea how
I
hard
don't
we're working
know.
to avoid that.
Yeah, I was thinking we could build this up.
Yeah, we're going to set the computer up on books next time.
Yeah,
We're just going to look
There
really
you
hot
go,
on the
yeah.
computer.
That's how I have it in my house. I stack of books to set my computer on.
Well, what the hell are we thinking? Why didn't we do that today?
It always is better looking down.
Yeah, and then I won't have nostrils.
Yeah, we need it
I
up.
would rather not have nostrils if I don't have this.
Mhm.
And my hair looks so flat. I just took a shower, damn it.
Hey, I had that same problem. See how I fixed mine?
A hat.
And I have a cattail beating me over the head here,
I'm going to, yeah, I see the tail every once in a while go like,
wagging his tail, and he's strong. 18 pounds, man. He's strong.
I'm going to motivate myself to get more hats because I'm going to wear a different hat every blab.
Cool.
Okay.
That's my goal.
Color or just similar?
I will be Alexis before long.
I think so. I think you're turning into her right now.
Well,
She
you
told me
know what?
she has a whole room for her hats.
Oh, wow.
For those of you who don't know who Alexis is, Lexi Post. And she wears hats every day. And she has a whole room. I think last count she had something like 83 hats.
I have never seen many different colors of hats.
I want to be her when I grow up. So that's my goal. New hat every blab.
And you're on your way.
I'm on my way.
That's great.
Next week,
You
it's
know
a
what,
Corona hat.
You know what you guys could do beforehand? You can set one up just to blab and test it before. Did you know that?
I think we may have to do that. The only
Make
problem
sure
is
it's
we
working.
don't know how to fix it if it's gone south.
We tried. I mean, because we got in there, but we didn't know. It said we were on, so we just assumed it was all good.
Yeah.
So clearly this computer works better than my other computer because we can actually hear you guys.
Yeah, the sound
Okay.
is good on this.
Yeah, yeah. So I will blab from this one from now on. And
Okay.
we may have to get together in the same room for a while so that we can trade off if somebody's machine doesn't work until we get this figured out.
I like this angle. It doesn't show my chin.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
We're practicing on how to not show our chin.
I can do that.
Yeah, see?
Then it gets in my lip buff.
Yeah.
It does anyway. So.
Gosh.
Oh, you got lip gloss on? Nobody told me there was lip gloss required.
Lip gloss?
My lips were chapped. That is the
Well,
only
you've got
thing.
lipstick on.
I do. I just put it on
I
just
didn't put
before.
nothing on. I put on a hat.
If my lips weren't chapped, I would not have it on. You know that. Because you know how meticulous I am about my makeup, not.
Okay, Lisa says, it's the camera. Everybody wants a Skype lift nowadays. Scarves and big hair next time, okay? Scarves
Okay.
and big hair.
Big hair?
Yep,
Big hair.
yep. Do a check, your neck and boobs, practice blab.
Okay. Big hair.
She says Tina's pussy's in the frame.
Yes, yes, he is.
No.
Just saying.
The other one on the floor. She's glaring at us like, Mom, this.
Lisa, don't type anything in the sidebar you don't want Kayce to read. That bitch will read anything out loud.
Oh, never challenged her. I'm scared of what she's going to write.
Especially when she's drinking.
Uh-oh.
Casey
I ain't
is a potent drink, in case you didn't know.
Lisa says she's not afraid of Kayce.
Yes.
Yeah, that's because she's in Texas and you're in Arizona.
Yeah. You don't mess with Texas.
But we could do some partying down, girl.
Oh, yeah. Seriously got to find a place.
Now she says Lisa is so awesome. I love her. I think she's prompting me. I probably shouldn't have said Lisa said. I do love her.
We all do. We all love Lisa.
We do.
Yes.
We all love her.
We have to get all of us in the same place. We might all get
We're gonna
arrested.
do that in February. In February, you know, we ought to think about doing a reader slumber party in February in Vegas.
Oh, that would
Or
be
you
fun.
could go to Laughlin because I can get free rooms in Laughlin.
Free rooms. That's better than my cheap rooms.
Yeah, free.
All right, Laughlin it is.
It's not that. It's just, when you're in a casino, it's all the same.
Yeah, except free beats cheap.
I could do free.
I can do free.
Free rooms at a mortuary? Can you get those?
Free rooms at a mortuary?
No more mortuary. That's done. That's history.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take up a collection ahead of time for bail money.
Yeah.
So the Butterscotch Martini Girls do Laughlin in February.
Yeah, that's after the chocolate affair. We got the chocolate affair.
Yeah, that'll be later in the month.
Mm.
We got to make money at the chocolate affair so we can afford the
We're gonna go. Yeah, exactly.
A sleazy movie.
Says maybe a sleazy movie.
Woo! You know what? We could rent one and shoot
I'll bring my mayo.
Huh?
I'll bring my mayonnaise.
Bring your
Ew.
what?
Mayo with the squirt gun.
Oh, squirt guns for everybody.
Jake,
What?
Jake.
Jake,
get
no.
here.
Me and Jake are going steady.
Jakey, get over here. Jake. Come here.
Jake's a sweetie.
Danny's dog, yeah.
My dog.
He loves me.
Oh.
Really wants my attention.
This is Jake.
This is Jake.
Oh.
Hey, Jakey. Yeah. He loves Aunt Casey.
Lisa says Casey is smashed.
Not yet, but she's working on it.
Lisa, this is Casey sober. How frightening is that?
Yeah.
She made these are potent. These are so.
I do good butterscotch martini.
She
Remember
does.
the ones from last week?
You get him.
I give good
Goodness gracious.
Okay. Maybe Tia can get on this last time.
Yes.
Try her.
She's throbbing again.
Poor Chris.
We're going to have to, oh, wait. Oh, there she is. Hi, Chris. Hi, Tia.
Hey.
I'm exhausted. Do you know how long I've tried to get on?
We
Woo!
watched you the whole time trying to get on.
Yeah.
Actually, believe it or not, this is my cell phone.
Oh, wow.
I could
Hey,
not get
whatever
on.
works, girlfriend.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
that's
tried
a
getting
great
on with my iPad, and all I kept getting was this boing, bing, bing, boing, bing. And then I tried to get on with, actually, I could get on with my desktop, but I don't have a camera. Or, you know, so
Okay.
I could listen to you guys, but I couldn't get on. So I thought, well, shit, I'll try going on to my phone, and
Well,
Finally
you've
made
got
it.
2 minutes. Have you got a dating story for us?
2 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, real quick. I was just getting ready to go as a freshman in high school, and this one person in my class was having a birthday party. So being the typical me, I'm a klutz. I ended up cracking my ankle and happened to have it I fell in a ditch. And I had to end up having a cast on my foot. Well, that next weekend, I went to garden.
Oh, we lost it.
Oh.
Damn it! It was just getting good.
And for a minute, I didn't think she said klutz. I was like, oh, I'd never heard her say that word. And then I was like, oh, wait, she said klutz.
Okay, well.
Yeah, don't get her confused with me.
Yeah, Danny's the one with the surprise lines.
We could do a whole blab about the surprise lines. Let's crack me up.
Good, and we probably should one day.
Funny.
We'll do a blab from Laughlin.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. That's a great idea.
It is a
Yeah.
good idea.
Well, I've got 5 o'clock. Anybody else?
That's fine. That's fine.
That's happy hour.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Somewhere it sure is.
Hey guys, love y'all.
Love you, lady.
Love you. Love you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Lisa. Bye, everyone.
Lisa says, "Oh, sweet baby Jesus, drunk. BMG's on the line." Bye, Lisa.
Bye.
Bye.